And so the mark of the success is that I'm not the greatest of all time, but that other people who come after me are even better. And so it really shifted my relationship with how I saw future generations, past generations, the guys who are older than me, who are killing it. And I used to think, oh, I'm gonna beat them. And if I look at how much I'm worth at this age versus them, like I just doing the math, I should be further along than them by the time I'm their age. And it was this kind of like different competition rather than this gratitude for like, well, of course I'm gonna be bigger than they are at their age. I had them to help me. They didn't have them to help them. And so I'll age up and we'll be multi-billionaire, whatever it is, right? And then there's going to be a young whippersnapper who had me to help,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Who had me to help him out because I'm seeing, we have guys who apply for acquisition.com who are in their 20s to 100 million a year, right? And I'm like, and that wasn't possible 50 years ago. It just wasn't, right? And so we think about like the human race in general on a macro perspective, right? You have like rather than seeing the people who are older than you as the old dogs that you have to kick off, right? And by all means, play hard in the paint. Don't get me wrong. And the young whippersnappers behind you, as resenting them for the fact that they got it easier, it just flipped the script for me in terms of like I'm so grateful for these guys who came before me because they didn't have them.
Right.
And then if these guys do eventually beat me, right, or they're further along than I was at their age, rather than lamenting them to protect my ego, because what it really says is you're better than I am. Because if they're making more money at a younger age than me, then it means they're better at business in some way than I was at that age. That's just the fact of business, right? They're better than me at that age. And to protect my ego, I want to say they had it easier, right? But
what does that do for you if you protect your ego as opposed to help others accelerate faster than you?
I think it just reframes it. And so it takes the ego away from, I need to crush these guys or I need to poke at why it's easier for them. And instead say like, it being easier for them is my purpose.